Good evening, and welcome to RockTruth Radio. I am your host, Celine K, and we thank you for joining us as we rock truth for absolutely nothing at all. We live in a society today where truth, even before our very eyes, is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We believe that the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inerrant, and the final authority for all. RockTruth is founded on He who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. RockTruth Radio is a cross-cultural response to the economic climate and social crises of today. RockTruth is designed to serve the physical need of fallen man while serving the spiritual needs he didn't know he had that impacts, affects, and infects generational living. RockTruth Radio seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local and international kings and queens of character while promoting Black consciousness and awareness of who we are and to whom we belong. It is indeed a kingdom renaissance. What's going on will be done.
Woo! Y'all just understand it has been a day.
What it do?
It's been a day. What it do? Yeah. It's been my goodness. But thy will be done. Thy will be done.
That's it. I'm with you. I'm throwing my hands up in surrender.
Hey.
Thy will be done. Don't you ask me.
I feel like you know what? I mean, apparently whatever I'm doing is not the right thing. So God, hey, that's when you get to another level of humble. I don't know about you, but I'm at another level. I'm like, you know what? Let me get all the way. Let me get down. Let me get on the ground. Give me a second. Let me Let me tell Jesus. Give me a second.
Anything.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. I'm trying to share this, and it's actually making me share real funny like, and so I don't like this. I wish I had my other phone.
But why are you doing that? What's up, chat? Yeah, all the chat room just blew up.
Blew up quick. What's going on?
It looked like somebody lit a firecracker.
Ain't it lit up? That got to be Miss Shannon Starr. What's going on, Queen?
Is that Starr?
It got to be. I'm gonna go ahead and check it. I can't see no more because the way that it be sharing now. I got two.
Oh, is it new? Is it a new system?
Like I'm telling you, I got two phones.
No.
Yes.
One for the comments and one for the I don't know what else you could possibly have another phone for.
I can't. He said, "What's going on, my family?" What's
going
on?
I got to get around to doing my workout. I ain't did my workout yet. I done took the challenge. I did no challenging.
Listen, shout out to Miss Carolyn Wilson and her challenge. I have. No.
Was that the squat challenge?
Now they're on a squat plank challenge. I kind of like jumped out of the plank challenge.
You ain't did the plank challenge yet.
I haven't.
I was under the impression that you had did the plank challenge. So
I could not finish.
You started it.
My body was so weak. Listen, like seriously, for those 7 days.
That's right. You were on a fast though, right?
Yeah. And then it really depleted my entire body. So that took like back.
Yeah.
And then of course you know what you hate to hear.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't
every time. And it just made me weaker this time.
Oh God.
But guess what? Look at me. Like I feel amazing. I do. Shout out to Princess Jenny. Like that's my gift. Like she always makes sure I'm good. She always makes sure, that I'm okay. And she ain't got nobody to do nothing, but she gonna make you need something. She can't even listen. She gonna add. I love it. Thank you, friend.
Okay.
Plank squat. I said plot squank.
Plot squank.
Plot squank.
Yeah. That's what gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen if you can't do that squat the right way. You're gonna plot. You do that squat. Oh god.
Right. That plank squat 28. Hey, they in that thing.
Ah.
I right now I'm allowing my body to come on back. So I got my energy
when it's ready.
And you know what's another thing, King? Like that's imperative. Like when you try to force yourself to, it's not. You can't force it. Don't do that.
No.
Just rest.
Yes.
And those D style you need something. But
what's making these?
Meganese. You know what I mean?
Oh, not Meganese. That's stupid. That's stupid.
You gotta get your rest. So do that.
I've learned, and you know what's really tripped out. So I was talking to some of the guys at work, and we were talking about just taking a nap, right? Because we didn't got older, and now like a nap is. I'm serious. Like a nap is like that's like I look forward to nap, right?
Me too, bro.
And I had one of the guys. He's like, you know what's really tripped out? When I get tired now, I just go to sleep. Like it don't matter where I'm at. If I'm tired, I just go to sleep. So now that reminds me of what my father does. Like when he just sitting there in the chair, and then all of a sudden he just doze off. And we used to sit there and talk about him. You know how we used to sit there and be like, look at you falling asleep in the chair. Now I'm sitting in the chair just like. That's my turn.
He gonna say now's my turn.
Look,
Jonathan. Hey, King.
That's all it took.
Said all right. Gee. Yes, they are the strongest knees in the business, I heard. So,
whoa, wait a minute.
That's because Ty out there playing.
Wait a minute. What did I turn back into?
Yes, they play too much together. Don't get Shannon in on this.
My goodness. Strongest knee. I don't know if I want to know that.
What? Don't. You know, he has been amazing week, you know, no matter what, it really has.
Yes,
and I really like kind of like recap the week, like starting off with the RockTruth Cafe Live.
Okay.
Like, that's gonna be
that
tomorrow.
was the chicken and waffles, right?
That was chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And waffles. Now, was that your waffles that I saw? Or was that Doc's? Okay.
No,
all right.
Doc had the chocolate one with it looked chocolatey and it had like raspberry. Like hers was on like a real plate. It more than likely mine was probably
yours was on styrofoam. So I'm gonna give you. Let me grade you right quick. As far as your cooking ability, you got a 10 out of 10. But as far as your presentation, that was a -3.
You know what?
Out of 10.
Just my thing, King. I'm about to eat. First of all, I'm not bringing up none of you so-called Negro.
when I saw that, I'm like, what?
Listen, and I thought about it because I be seeing Doc Ock plates. I be seeing Doc Ock. She be working out the fine china.
But you took out the good lights to take this picture though.
Listen to me. Listen to me when I tell you. I'm not breaking out none of my plates for none of you niggas.
But you went and got
extra dish.
You went and got the good lights though. You got the good lights and the good camera. Like the camera, the footage was beautiful.
You liked it? Right there.
It was crispy. The angles was right.
On that paper plate. Ain't nobody about to make up. I ain't about to wash dishes for y'all. Like, just so you can feel satisfied and give a presentation. I'll take it.
I mean, you put out the ring lights though. You had the lights. I could tell you had like
found me a place with good lighting, just right there on my stove, and I just kind of went real in on it so that y'all couldn't see the eyes of the stove.
Oh God.
But what I ain't gonna do, I tell you what I ain't gonna do is wash a dish.
I see that.
It's gross. I'm not doing that.
You're not gonna wash your dishes for YouTube.
What? It's a paper plate. Guess where it's going? Garbage.
YouTube don't deserve a glass plate.
Who are they? I didn't say, but none of you Negroes. How you gonna get me to wash an extra dish? I just wash dishes.
Just wash dishes. Did I cook?
Just
And then you gonna like no.
And you know what's another thing too? I had no plan to really posting. Like I don't want. I'm trying to get in.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
You know it.
Yeah.
You're not Facebook at all.
Yeah. No.
I'm not a Facebook poster.
No.
Like I know people be like, dang, you can post a lot only for RockTruth.
Only
for Mary.
No.
I'm a stalker.
I'm good. Okay. All right. So
do this good.
Couple of things you probably should never admit to is being a Facebook stalker. Don't.
Not true. You know I'm gonna rock truth. Absolutely nothing.
But a Facebook
and I don't say one thing. Just me right here.
But you just checking in on them, like, oh, okay, I see. Oh, such and such did that. Huh?
That's my whole look. Right? Nope. And then if I see something that I know I shouldn't have never saw, it's like, whoa.
Nah, yeah. Well, like I wasn't supposed to see that.
I can tell you, like, I don't know. Yes.
Something's wrong with you. You know what though? I used to be a this was before Instagram was big. This was way back, like when Instagram first started. That used to be my joint. I used to be on Instagram as, well, I'm not gonna bring up who I used to be, but I used to be on there. I used to be on there. I used to be on there. Woo.
It's so different. It's so different.
It's different now. Look at Michelle out there.
I have my ice on deck, boo. I got that. Listen, talk about a Tahitian treat. They don't know nothing about Tahitian treats, drinking all that fruit punch with the soda stuff. No, this is a Tahitian treat.
It's just ice.
Ice. No, it's not just ice. I'm not ready to go off, Michelle. Michelle, help me.
Clearly, not just ice.
It is a Tahitian treat. It is lime on ice, and that ain't normal. That ain't average. That ain't strawberry ginger ale. Yeah, and that strawberry. I got my mango and my pineapple ginger ale.
Now hold on, strawberry. Who said that? That was Tyre.
We are
strawberry ginger ale.
Miss Michelle.
That's what we making tomorrow.
Tomorrow we are making the raspberry stuffed brownie cookie things.
Yeah.
I don't know with this stuff.
I was talking. I got to talk to Doc about them things. She gonna have to put some sprinkles or something on them.
I'm gonna put some powdered sugar on mine.
Yes.
And then we're making
it's just a brownie,
ginger ales and stuff. So I got mango.
Okay.
I think mango ice cream or something she doing. I don't know. I just know I have mangoes.
Oh.
I have raspberries.
Okay.
I got oranges for nothing. And I have my ginger and I have the live active yeast and stuff. So I'm ready to make some ginger ale, like homemade ginger ale. Yeah.
Live active yeast. What do you mean yeast for?
Thursday because it has to ferment.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna have no ginger ale tomorrow. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, you're gonna have extremely strong ginger juice. That's what you're gonna have.
I don't want that.
You got actual ginger?
I have actual ginger to boil.
You're not going to be able to drink that. You are going to pass out.
I'm very upset about it. You said I was real excited, but don't worry about it.
You're going to pass out.
With my RockTruth Fast 21, I learned I don't need nothing. I can wait.
Yeah, you can wait. You should, because my mother drinks ginger just like she'll shave it right into the into her tea in the morning, but I'm talking about the littlest bit, and it be so strong. I'll be like, oh, there's just no way. No.
There's just no way.
That is no way. No way.
But she said it's raspberry stuffed brownie cookies with strawberry ginger ale and homemade mango ice cream. I'm in that thing. I may have to wait on my ginger ale. We may just show us how to ferment and all that stuff online live. So that's cool. We can do that, and I'll wait for mine and just kind of like, do the taste test another day. But though that chicken and waffles, listen to me.
Yeah.
With the cream sauce.
Okay.
When I tell you hollerance, that stuff was so good. And
it's a hollerance. Hollerance is not a word.
I don't want to talk to nobody. Don't worry about it. We're gonna make it a word. He calls me the word. Shout out to Lord Ty. I am the wordsmith. I just
So
make one up
you
for
get
you.
to create new words whenever you want. Okay, I got you. That's fine.
People do it all the time. People do it all the time. This man got meaning.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
But yes, the chicken and waffles, I kid you not, was amazing. So that was a dope show. Then we moved on. We moved on to Rock Youth, Rock Truth on Monday.
Yeah.
Bro.
I enjoyed that show.
Personas of faith. Need I say more.
I don't know about you, but I clicked the follow button on that on Spotify. She's on my Spotify list now. Like, yeah, understand. That's good. That's good listening for me, because I used to be into soap operas, and I'm talking about like heavy.
Oh, you was one of them.
I was a stay-home dad for a little while.
You like that?
I was a stay-home dad for a little while.
Oh, so you was okay. So what was your favorite opera? What was your
I want to say it was I know for sure The Young and the Restless, and then there was another one that was like a spinoff of The Young and the Restless. I can't remember the other one, but
General Hospital or something.
I wasn't a big General Hospital fan, because it seemed like everybody, like, didn't nobody in General Hospital ever die.
No, and then I couldn't understand, like, because they was always sick, but they could never die. I didn't.
Right. I'm like that dude is clearly gonna die tonight, and then nope, he's back tomorrow. Everything is just normal. Like that. Now no problem. And then it was too many. It was too many relationships. Like General Hospital had too many relationships. Like it was just like, how is you dating her and her and her
she on and her? And she on fourth board.
Like,
that's how, and I know how to keep mines in line, fam. That's how.
Yeah, because he was definitely keeping them in line.
Yeah. Tyra said, "You watch soap operas here at the book."
Hey, I mean, I was, like I said, I was a stay-home dad for a little while, and once I took the kids to school, it really wasn't nothing to do until lunchtime. So I would get the house cleaned up, and then I would watch my soap operas. I would watch my show, The Bold and the Beautiful. I do remember that. Bold and the Beautiful. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Watch The Bold and the Beautiful day.
Yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah.
Like I said, her mom's favorite was Days of Our Lives. Girl, I remember Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives came on so late. That was so late to me.
Like 1:00 in the afternoon or something.
Yeah, it was right around the time I was starting to get ready to go get the kids from school. So it didn't make any sense for me to watch that one.
Now, which was the one with Erica Kane? Which one was the one with Erica Kane on it?
It's been such a long time ago.
What's going on?
One Life to Live.
One Life to Live. I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, those shows kind of came on later in the morning, like it was past 10 o'clock when they would come on. So I never got them, because I had already watched my show. And no, I didn't watch a lot of ESPN. I'm not a big sports fan, man. Just I mean, I'll sit there and watch it, but what I look like watching a bunch of grown men run up and down the court making billions of dollars for what?
You look like watching grown men.
Just saying, like why am I getting excited? Why am I getting excited for watching, big dudes in tights? Like I can't watch football and understand like where's our brain like no.
Little cold.
Yeah, see, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, hey, you might not know this, but I'm not when it came to rap music, I always thought it was something weird about liking male rappers, like following them and going to their shows and screaming their name.
You want to be that one?
Huh?
I got my share. Okay, I got my share back. Yes, I was because it always put me under other things. But go ahead. You don't like doing that?
No. No, I don't think any straight man should call another straight man by his name like that. No, I'm not standing around like Tupac, Tupac. I mean, he was cool, but I'm not. I'm not doing. No, I don't get. I listen to a lot of rappers. I listen to a lot of rap music, but I'm not. I'm not sitting there just like, oh, I can't wait to see this rapper on TV. No, I'm good. I'd rather just listen to the music than not be trying to see him on TV, because it's just something like, man, did you see that new video like Blueface when he came? Oh, you probably don't know who Blueface is.
I remember Blueface.
Lots don't know who Blueface is. She was like, who is Blueface? So like when that song came out, I was like, guys are not watching these music videos for the rapper. They're not. We're not listening to these songs because we like to listen to the lyrics. That's got nothing to do with it.
So what you watching for?
Have you ever seen a certain Mix-a-Lot?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Right. Okay. So there you go. So that answered your question right there.
Oh.
Right. I was 12 years old when I first saw that video. I lost my mind.
I'm telling you about the people that was in the house party 3 with a John Williams.
Uh-huh.
You would have thought we was for real in the strip club.
Hey.
Them man was like, duh! Oh my God!
Right.
Oh my God! The women are looking around, they like,
oh my God! Yeah, no, that's,
I can't believe this was happening.
I am not here I'm not here for this music video. I'm here for something specific.
I know that's all right. Well, yes. Well, Personas of Faith is all the soap opera I need. And it definitely, helps with just mindset, especially as, talking about the women. It's imperative for us to be able to see us, because we really be walking around here believing we don't do nothing wrong.
Right.
We ain't no hand in nothing. What you
right.
talking about?
Right.
Come on, man. It's time for, if we asking men to stand, it's time for the women. I ain't talking about you because you got particular body parts. I one maturity here to start standing up and saying and being, going back to what Mr. Shima, shout out Mr. Shima, what she was talking about. And again, just monumental things for me this week. And it's about me, who I am being, those I am statements. They are very imperative. If you heard when I did the introduction today, I said, I am.
Yeah. Come on.
And let me hold on, because you probably crazy. What?
No, we have to learn to do that, because we already spent enough time beating ourselves up, right? We already spent enough time down in the dumps because we made a bad decision or something didn't go our way. No, when God describes himself, he describes himself as I am. Like he is expressing that I'm whatever needs to be, right? And if we were designed in his image, then we are too.
Yes, we are too. We are also. You get what I'm saying? Like
we are, we are also.
And this is why. Yeah, this is where people, I believe, especially in those, that time frame. I don't want to say biblical days because we're in a biblical day.
Come on now.
So
I like
particular time frame, and I think that's how they were getting upset with Christ, because they didn't understand.
Right.
And when you understand that if we're in image, if he put us or he put himself in a flesh, like, then we are him. Yeah. Like you have to get and it don't take nothing away from him being him.
No,
you just understand your capabilities, your ability, your identity, your culture. Like you start understanding how to be and do and operate and function. And this is that newfound boldness that we find.
Yes. Yes.
And that's why I said when I'm like, I am your host.
Yeah.
I am, because if you listen to I'm your host, Selena K. It was, I'm not so sure.
Yeah,
ain't wrong with that. Like for real, I just possibly might be your host.
But
no more. I am your host.
Boom.
And that's rolling.
Yeah.
forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thank God. I thank God for putting particular people. That's why I say we blessed, bro. We so blessed. We get to interview and talk to people week after week that inspire us to be greater and greater and greater. So thank you, Mr. Shima, for that. Those I am statements, Queen. Like, for real. Like, I am the host of Rock. I am the recreator and CEO. Like, I am. Like, hold up. Like, and so let me get on this roll. Like, because before I was like,
I mean, think of it this way. What if you said that to your parent? I mean, said that to your child. I am your mother. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your child will look at you like, what you mean? Like, you not sure?
That's a bring it like, I mean, are you sure? You didn't take a test? I when he was born, but
I remember the pain, but and
like, now I'm like, I'm the pappy.
I'm the pappy. Yeah, right.
I'm the pappy. Question about it.
Right.
Boss.
Maybe.
I can tell that boy mine.
Right.
I'm the pappy. I ain't
right.
playing.
Yeah.
No, this right here is my he is. That's okay. But I understand that. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. I understand that.
You took the captain spot back? Is that
now? Yeah. I was kind of auto-playing a little bit.
Well, a little bit. It's all right. But if
you study planes, they're not flying the plane.
No,
it's
they are not. They don't. They barely land them. They barely even land the plane anymore.
Barely land the plane.
They push a button and they hold on, and they're like, okay, just in case something breaks. Now I have control.
That's it. Then
Other than that,
pilot.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep.
But they are being controlled by the tower, yo.
Yep.
And that same deal with we're being controlled by the tower.
I like it.
Grab our hands on. Go ahead.
I like it.
But be prepared for it.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared. You don't know how to land it. You still got to know how to land it, even though I'm going to land it.
Right.
I still do not land it.
Right. Can you imagine that autopilot stopped working? You like, oh snap!
See, hold on. See, that's how I felt like. That's what I felt like was happening. Like, what? Okay. That's when you look at your co-pilot like, do you know what you're doing? Like, right?
Help me!
Will, get up here! but yes, that's I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, talking about Shannon and her ICU, like for real. Those sit down, he set me down.
Yeah.
And it's time frame, straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Group up like I am. And fine. And I don't care what you got going on. Man. And I got you. Like it's a bird, yo. Like I ain't like real. It's a bird outside my window, and it's the song is like. Hold on, let me see if I can get it without.
Please don't. No, please. Oh dear God.
I'm thinking like it'd be like I don't care.
So people can't hear you whistle on the internet.
I'm not gonna whistle it. I said I was gonna sing it. It's like so. It's like
you gonna hum it.
It does this literally like for real for like a good hour, yo. Like outside my window.
What I need you to do.
What?
You need to get that bird a record deal.
I probably look.
That is lit.
It is like every day. It's a reminder. And I know it's him. Like bro, wait and listen for that drop down. Like,
yeah.
Like, I know it's him, and it's a reminder of daily provision. Like saying, like if I can provide for the birds, surely.
Come
with
on.
you being in my image, I provide for you. Like I
Come on.
listen for you, and it's just the constant reminders, friends, new friends, you know, showing themselves as friend. Like, no.
Right.
I'm ally. I'm with
Right.
you. You know what I'm saying? It's these things that come all together, wrap around all together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
definitely is bring it out, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
K, Gary
Yeah.
Kennedy, everything he said I could be. So I'm man, this week. And that was just Personas of Faith. That was Persona.
Yeah.
That's Personas. So
Yeah.
that show was super dope. Tamoya was on there. Tamoya just, I mean, drops bars.
Yeah.
I mean, she's 22.
Right.
20, and
To have that level of wisdom is a blessing. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. When she as she's applying it, she'll learn more and more from it. And I wish she was on here tonight, man. I'll make sure I text her and let her know. That's how you grow in the Lord, by applying the wisdom.
Yes.
Right. You know, you can't just learn something and then don't do anything with it. No, once you attain that knowledge, now you need to apply it, you know. And so she is in that process of applying, you know. And I think that's an testament to you, you know. That's your family. So
thank you. Yeah. I mean, even like I just remembering, like, you know, I've always known her from growing up, but then had the opportunity for real at 12 years old. Like, she's really a testament to, all right, I made a deposit, you know what I'm saying? And a real deposit, top down deposit into somebody's life. And as they're carrying over into 22 and it's coming out. And of course, I mean, she hasn't arrived. Who has? But ideology is greater than most adults. You know what I'm saying? Even just my age, you know. I know some 50-year-olds that ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has identity. She has a sense of knowing who she is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without question, she you know, she's not ashamed of anything from her appearance. She can easily have hair down in here and go bald, and it's nothing.
The next minute, like
the next minute.
I was like, oh yeah.
That's how someone like her, she makes it where you can put on different wigs and stuff, and she's not superficial. She's a real person. She knows that none of this me, and I'll take it off right now.
Yeah, right now.
And still
right now, she's taking it off. She's taking it off as she's talking. She's like,
taking it off as she's talking to you. She's taking it off as she's talking to you. Yes. Hey, Mr. Naya. Shout out to Mr. Naya. Yes, like for real. That's what I love about her. I love like just being and what she's talking of faith.
Yeah.
That is, you know, a mind frame from the child. From when you are doing this is what's happening to us, you know. And so I love that. And that's another thing, just to kind of like highlight, like for real, like I was just thinking, you know, about the work that I'm involved in currently, and it's, you know, credit recovery and stuff. And I'm just looking at these children who are able to make decisions in their lives like they're adults, and it's just baffling to me, because you know what's happening, but I'm looking at the entire system, right? These children are going to jail. These children are on probation. These children are facing things that they would never have to face had they had a parent.
Wow.
And I'm not understanding why. We have children on probation and the parents. And how can a child tell anybody? How can a child go wherever? See, the problem is we put these children on probation. We are penalizing them, but we should have been penalizing the parents.
Yeah.
This ain't their fault.
No.
They were bred like this. They were groomed like this. And they're doing exactly what they're permitted. So how are they getting in trouble? I'm very upset at this system. Another look at it.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, the system is just for the most part treating them like adults.
And then we take them and then we treat them like adults.
Yeah.
Penalize them like adults.
Right.
We should have been penalizing the adults.
Yeah. We're holding the wrong person accountable here.
We're holding the wrong person accountable. You want to be holding the person who's not holding the other.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. This is not making sense. And
Right.
and our parents are getting away with it. Our parents are like, I don't understand it. Then they look to the system. They look to somebody like myself. Your thingy is muffling up, Will. They're looking at people like myself. They're looking to, hey, the doc, I just said that. They looking at people like
What?
myself. They looking at people, other social service avenues. You know what I'm saying? The probation officers. You're looking at, your counselors. You're looking at us
Yeah.
to be the resolve.
Right.
And you're supposed to be the resolve. You as a parent, you're the resolve. So why aren't we penalizing the parent? That's
Right.
just my new spiel with that. I'm just help me make this make sense. Because my queens, they going down for what's being permitted by their parents to do.
Right.
Like I'm serious. Who is this right here? This Miss Ira. She said, yes, I work for juvenile prison system for 15 years in Texas. I mean, lifers for murder, armed robbery. Come on. And who unleashed that from their home?
Yeah.
Who unleashed that from their home?
Yeah.
Why? So that means I think they should all do time together. If they gonna do time like that, do time together. Because
I look at it like this. If the parents of juveniles started serving some of the time that these juveniles that are serving, guess what? Wouldn't be too many more juveniles. Because I'm whooping some butt. you was out in the streets doing what? Sit your
and then when they come to my house, don't you even worry about the
he good
of the law. You ain't got
good.
to worry.
I got him. He ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, I'm about to do worse to him than what y'all was about to do to him. I'm taking his legs off. I'm taking them off.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about anything else.
He don't need him. He don't need him because clearly he out there walking in the streets. He ain't gonna be walking no more. If he out there slinging crack, he ain't gonna be doing that no more. But I'm taking them too. Taking the arms. He just gonna be a body just sitting there. Like,
and if he wants to leave, if you would like to leave, I'm signing papers for you to take them because I'm not going to jail.
I'm not going.
I'm clearly enforcing my rules. I'm not going. Y'all can have them.
I'm not going.
Serious. And that's crazy for real. Like the man, like Poli Ting Ting Inuses, like they end up doing time and they don't even have a mind to conceptualize what is really taking place, life, death. Yeah. Like none of them don't even have these minds to really bring that in and come to grips and terms. And even when they do, a lot of them, they're in jail and they come to that reality. They like 25, but they've been in there since 15. And that's men and women, and they just come into, but they were 15-year-old children.
Yeah.
Didn't you expect failure rate?
Yeah.
Didn't you expect stupid mistake?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Yeah. So I'm telling you, we'll have to start a new avocation. These parents need to go to jail. Hey, I say parents to jail, and I bet we won't.
You won't have these problems. You start taking us to jail. won't be no more problems.
Won't be done. It won't be done. No. Hey, if y'all agree, these parents need to go to jail for unleashing lawful citizens in the community. They need to do half the time, and the children, I guess, can do something. They can do something to, kind of get it. Like, bro, this was still your choosing, but we need to for real reconsider how we're treating our juveniles without the mind frame. I don't care what age they are. Even an 18-year-old man is still 14 mentally.
Right.
So don't play like he knew. No, he didn't. Especially if that wasn't taught to him. That wasn't taught to him. That ain't right. That ain't right. I'm telling you, it ain't right. She said, what about the ones that's already wards of the state? You know what? Let me tell you about that. That's actually, huh?
Y'all gonna have to hit me the game on that. I don't know what that means.
They're wards. They're part of DCS system, and so they're now wards of the state. Yep. And so, in reference to that, I say the same thing for the state, because here's another thing too: we have state workers that are setting our children up for failure. We have state workers putting them in positions as adults, just because they've been removed from the home or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Asking them what they want to do, instead of telling them what to do, they feed them
Mm-hmm.
information of one parent to the next, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of shady stuff that be going on behind the scenes with these social workers and
Really?
and, and judges, like, and
Mm-hmm.
court, like, ain't nobody, bro, like, so all of it. And then if you really look at family design,
Mm-hmm.
having social services in place is
Mm-hmm.
actually illegal in the kingdom, because it was
Hmm.
never designed for a system to raise your children.
No.
It was
Right.
designed for you to. So how
Right.
we're operating here with
Right.
DCS and social service, it's illegal
Yeah.
according to the kingdom.
Yeah.
You were supposed to parent your
Right.
children. So
Right.
they making money off a whole illegal but that's the world today. Everything that you make a profit from today is
Yeah.
off of disobedience.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have particular hygiene products because you having sex and you ain't supposed to. You
Mm.
gotta have different types.
Mm.
This the
Yeah.
real stuff that's going on.
No.
We want to say like my pH balance low. No, your
No.
fornication. Your pH balance like it's fornication.
It's like hey, what's the word? You out here ordering too many hot dogs.
Ordering too many hot dogs. We don't want to talk about that. That was always yesterday. That was on Wednesday show, so I guess we could move right on to rock single because
I erased the hot dog. Wait a minute.
Y'all keeping them doped up, bro. Like keeping them doped up on medication, telling them that trazodone is the DCS like fixer of choice. They think they fixing everybody's child off trazodone or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, man. Doping them up, you're not doing nothing for them.
Yeah.
You're not doing nothing for them. Let me see what this other comment is.
This a whole new world to me. So like, I mean,
bro,
I experienced a little bit when I was at the Boys and Girls Club, but
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it's fraud. It's the fraud system.
Yeah.
It is a failing system. I just saw a thing, I think it was last year. I took a picture of it in the state of Indiana. They were awarded like a nice amount. I can't even like remember the exact amount. I just was it was thousands. They were awarded thousands for having the highest ranking of placing children in foster homes. That's not so. Wait a minute, because this seems to go against your success rate unless the purpose for you being in place is to remove them.
Right.
Because it's not successful. Successful would be placing them back into the home, and that's reunification. So we can't. Which one are you? What team are you?
What team are we on? Yeah.
Or who are we?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. And you get money to separate. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. And she said the parents,
wow.
I think it's Ira. Yep. The parents come from trauma. Young girls having babies and raising them in poverty and dysfunction. And it's sad. The literacy is low. The children get arrested and can't read and don't know their rights. They don't. This is the truth. This is the
they didn't have time to learn that.
This is the truth. Like for real. Like this is of it. And while we're in the service, our social workers, like this isn't that. But again, are you looking for real resolve or no?
Right.
Because if y'all getting paid to separate, that's contrary to the original mission. I ain't the one to gossip. Right. You did it for me.
Yeah.
Here we go. So let's see. Doc Ock said just a whole mess of a system. Yes, it is. I promise you it is. I'm not playing. I've been a part of it to watch it. And I've sat with people of influence who have attempted to make decisions to separate families on purpose. I've sat and I've watched.
Wow.
I've ruffled some feathers and said some things about it too.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let's see this one. She says, I think this Miss Ira as well. She says, I work as a counselor here in Philly, and 45% of my cases are Black male boys that have been molested, beaten, or placed in friend hospital, mental hospital, I might add. I have so many children I've taken under my wing. Absolutely. And that's another thing. They're going into homes. Y'all taking them out of the homes where they're supposed to be molested, and y'all put them in the home. They really are molested. Like, like for real. I went to a foster home one time. I'm like, foster home?
Really?
This looked like this supposed to be in the people's house.
Say this is worse. This is worse.
Worse than where they came from. Y'all
Wow.
Oh no, babe, put them back in. She said that melatonin, girl, is buffoonery, girl. Trying to get girl.
Is that what y'all been talking about? Melatonin? What ain't that a sleeping aid?
That's a sleep aid. This is the stuff they dish out to these children. Like,
really?
Yes, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you.
That's not saying this is brand new to me, but like, I guess because I'm not in it. Like, I don't experience enough of it to. Right. So with you being in it a little bit more, just for me, it's just like blowing me away that this is happening.
Yeah. No,
That's
real.
Crazy.
For real. I love what Ty said. He said, yep, the counselors didn't like when he was on duty. Yeah, because if you somebody that's gonna say something,
right,
you're gonna point out, yep, they don't like you on duty. And the thing about it, it's like a referral program. So it's not like go and get people that's gonna actually help with the cause. No, they hire their friends, they hire the people that they like. And if you're not on board with what it is that they're saying, they will get rid of you. And it's like, how can you even, it's supposed to be like different channels and stuff. You're supposed to go through, have a meeting. Right. All of this stuff's supposed to be in place before you're removed. They'll just flat out get rid of you, won't work with the company. They'll tell everybody, tell their friends and all the stuff working on the staff, don't use this company. Like it's straight blackmailing, blackballing. Like this is really happening. Like, I'm serious. And this supposed to be about the families and the children.
Right.
I ain't playing. When that's why when I be seeing all these lawsuits that they be having on the state, I'm like, because they coming. Y'all think these people coming? Like, hold on, let me see what they're talking about. She said, my whole timeline is parents giving their kids melatonin to make them sleep. You know what makes kids sleep? A secure, peaceful home and regular daily activity. If you don't teach, you better. You better teach. Just sitting up, maybe they need that lap time, just like Jonathan a second ago. He came up, he came down. He did not require it.
He said, I got what I needed.
I need it. And I don't want you pushing me away and playing like you ain't got time for nothing else. Like, you got time for nothing else.
Right. I am this. I am real time.
I am real time. What you talking about? Come on over here. Let's watch Cocomelon.
Yeah.
Like, to go to bed. Like, you want I have to go to bed. Let's watch Cocomelon.
Right. Let's watch. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Right.
Right then. Shoot. I'll be sitting there Cocomelon.
Right. That's right. You don't want to go to sleep. If I gotta go to sleep, you gotta go to sleep. We gonna watch Right. That's what else going on out here. I'm telling you, this subject must be a subject, because I
see.
It's not a sleep per se. The body, what you say, the body, your body makes it, but there are things that can diminish it and make it sleep harder. I said give CBD too. I cannot.
Just good old fashioned CBD. I just drop it in there, put it in their cup, put it in their milk cup, like
tea. Put that in there. That's good night, Charlie. There you go. He said that's actually safer than melatonin. CBD is actually natural medicine. Yo, I'm not even being funny. I'm not being funny. She's telling the truth.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. We be putting in our system this man-made crap.
Synthetic. That synthetic stuff,
legal.
Yeah.
They called it or deemed it legal. They make it okay when the natural things are really what's okay. Right. It was here for our healing.
Yeah.
Before we started tampering with stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, let me see what this says. This one's rather lengthy. It says, I can't see it all, but I'll try to read everything. In 2016, I was assigned to school in the worst part of Philly. The classroom was filled with 23 black male boys ranging from 5 to 12. They knew how to make shanks. They were having sex with each other. Yes, the boys. Yes, I believe you. Listen. Nah, bro. Yes. Like, people think that this is why it's important to teach your children. I don't care what age they are. Stop playing like this isn't a lesson that needs to be taught. When we have children in preschool humping and pumping on each other doing nap time, we need to be talking to our toddlers. We need to be talking to our like, this is real life. Your child don't know nothing about nothing. and their encounter with a child that does.
Oh, wow.
Like, this real. We thought 2-year-olds perping on each other. Like, she ain't playing. They were having sex with each other. And they even tried to stab me with a pencil. Girl, that's crazy, girl. That would have been my last day. They were up.
Would have been his too.
It ain't never been that serious.
I'm stabbing you back, homie.
Get your English from somewhere else. They were up to 17 teachers. I was never 18. I stayed. I put my sneakers and hoodies, and I went in and got to work and turned that classroom around in 72 days. I know that's right, girl. That's Joe Clark. This is Joe Clark. Get them chains off the door. 72 days. What? And the white folks saw this. Let me see if I can pull it. Right, here she go. Yeah. And the white folks saw. Hold on. Oh, they saw this and pulled me for the substitute teacher assignment and gave me a white male teaching position, I believe. And I cleaned up the mess and he got the credit. Wait. Oh no, back it up. The white folks saw this and pulled me for the substitute teacher assignment and gave it to the white male teacher. She cleaned it up and he got the credit.
Sound about right.
That do sound right though.
Sound about right. Yeah.
That sounds systematic, sis. That
sound about right.
Like Black history in the making.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Carry on.
We've all done still. It's Columbus Day.
This is normal. Yeah, this is normal. We're used to it. We're so used to it. And, you know, I was just thinking about that yesterday. Like, we are so used to cleaning up, somebody else's mess. And I mean, I don't want to necessarily say white people in general, but just somebody else's mess, because we're so caring and loving and generous and thoughtful that when we see it, we can't just let it sit there. And we don't like, I don't know about you, but I don't care if I don't get the credit for it. Like it's done. Like, it needed to be done. It's as simple as that.
He saw it.
Right.
He saw it. Pipeline to prison. You ain't lying. Like, the whole system in place is pipeline. It really is. The setup been real.
Oh, it's always been like that. That's why somebody was saying that last night. I forgot who I was watching, but they was talking about how the system is built against us. I keep telling people the system was never built against you or for you at all. You were never a part of.
You wasn't considered.
You right. It's not against you, because it's not. It would have to be for you to be against you.
Yeah, you would have to be in mind.
You have to be in mind. You were never thought about. You weren't a human being when they created this system, right?
3/5. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
You weren't a whole human. You weren't an individual. You were cattle. You were property.
Property, exactly.
Yeah. That's the system. That's the system that you're actually a part of.
You're really equipment.
You're equipment.
Your equipment.
Your inventory. That's what you are. Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is your inventory and your speaking.
Yeah.
This is how they think about us. Like, this is strange.
Yeah.
I got a talking rake.
Yeah. Basically, that's what we qualify to. And what's tripped out, like, people say that, that people don't think like that no more. No, they still think like that. That's how they see you in the streets. Like, I've had plenty of people walk into Menards and do not acknowledge you at all. They point to it. They like, and they don't say, can you help me get that? No, they just like I'm supposed to jump at whatever whatever it is that you're pointing at, hand it to you, and then walk away and not say nothing. Because I am just
not say not a word.
I'm a stick. I'm
might as well been.
I've had it.
And they are serious.
Yeah. But they don't know that. Now, I'll give to their credit. They may not know any better, but I expressed to them very quickly. Hey, excuse me. My name is Willie. Your name is? All right. So now that we've established that I'm a human and that you're a human, what is it that you would like, sir? What is it that you need, ma'am? How can I help you now? Because we need to establish, first of all, that I am somebody. You're not gonna treat me.
Right.
You're not gonna treat me like that.
Right. Oh, look at Ty. Ty says he worked at a 24-hour facility. He worked with boys that were all sex offenders by the ages of 7 and 8. And tell me, why is that? Do you see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
You locking up the wrong person. Who touched him?
Right.
Who touched him?
Right.
Who did this? He didn't get there.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't get there on his own. You think he woke up and was like, oh, I want to touch other niggas' penis? Like he didn't wake up like that, yo.
No, he didn't.
Who touched him?
Yeah.
Lock him up.
That's crazy.
Yo, like for real, we gotta for real be like, come on, man. And they 7 and 24-hour facilities because they man's messed up. Somebody touched me, bro. Like, you don't think that that's a messed up man? You don't understand that? You know what I'm saying? Get in the arena. And it's so many, and that's what I love how he's talking about Miss Ira talking about. Do you know how many men have been infected and affected by this disease? Like, bro, like for real. Like, and they sick off of it. A lot of them, they never wanted that to happen to them. You know, that was pressed upon them. Like, that bothers me, yo. Like, but it's the truth. And we're just the wrong people are being penalized, you know. Right. Look at the page of school. I popped up on my timeline today. The boys came from the school smelling like 3 days of get back, my lord. I got hygiene products for them, taught them how to tie. Exactly. They say affirmation every day. I taught them about business and how to make a business plan. All of that jazz, like for real. Like that's what we supposed to do. Like instead of you judging, because I know a lot of people, you know, even when I seen a recent post and somebody posted the pedophiles from Northwest Indiana, and they were like, these people are in our area, this, that, and that. Granted, like don't not even. I totally understand all of that. Like, I'm not giving nobody a ghetto pass on nothing. All I'm saying is they didn't get that way on their own. Right. They did not get that way on their own. And some of these people are registered pedophiles, and they were set up. You know what I'm saying? They were just 18 messing with a you can even say a 14-year-old 4 years, like something like that. They were set up in this, and girls are conniving and manipulative, got boobs and butt and all this.
Because I remember,
for real, I remember lying about that. I remember, and I ain't like that. I wish I did have a butt to lie about. I ain't get a butt. No, I didn't.
Oh, that's funny. It was like it was a present or something. Like they was handing them out. And they was like, "Skip Mary."
Some people got a certain thing they can lie about that thing, and it turns into an individual person. I ain't be wrong. I'll be like,
"You're the line there."
You talk about gluttony. Like, that was too much sprinkle over there. You could have put sprinkles over here.
That's funny. like you looking at it, you like
for real. I'm just saying I could have, you know,
just a little. I just
they were all molested by older people. Play so much. They were all molested by older men in the family, and then molested someone else younger. Right? It's just they just perpetuated the cycle, and then they did it at the age that they was, because now they've been peaked. They now, those hormones and stuff have now been peaked, and it's coming out. So they get, you know, they feel the need, you know what I'm saying? They need it, they scratched and all of that, you know, just like adults, because they've been touched, and it ain't their fault. They don't know how. And then most of them are hiding it. So they don't really know how to. They ain't nobody to talk to. They're a man. They're embarrassed. They like all that stuff, man. And we give all this attention to the females, to the women, you know, and that same attention, if not more, should go to our men. Like that's like I get mad about this stuff because they are kings, and then they're judged and they're misjudged, and nobody really takes the time to say, how did this person get here? I promise you, the womb, they never banked on or touching another individual. They did what they thought was what was supposed to happen. It was into them. Right. You know, it just bothers me, sis. Yep. I've always looked younger. I always look younger than I was. So even if I wanted, she couldn't lie about her age. I know that's right. Me too. I look like And when I tell you, my mama made sure she put pigtails and stuff in my head, I was like, I'm like,
like I'm trying to grow up.
You sit on this porch and you look like a little girl. I'm like,
I want to be a woman.
Let me go.
I want to grow up. No.
Right. She wasn't playing that, and I appreciate that part.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying no. Go put. Look, she pulled that player club moment. Don't you think you may want to go put some clothes on?
Right.
My mama didn't. You wasn't about to and twat all around. Man, like she about to go off because she understood it. You know, twat. They weren't working at that time. They were twisting and twatting, and my mama wasn't going.
Said, "Don't be out there twatting." What?
Out there twatting in front of these men.
It's not even a word. Twatting. It just sounds terrible, though. Does that sound like something I want to be a part of? Like,
yes, twat. Okay, that's the new thing.
No. Don't make that the new thing. Yeah, twat.
Right. Oh. Yeah, it's 6, man. We have to get ready to get out of here. Who is it? Tyra says, my husband. Oh, no, that. Wait. Oh, no. I think that's Miss Ira. She's saying to Tyra that her husband and herself wrote a book about bodyguards. Yep. Man, that sound good. In the juvenile prison system, they wanted to use it in the prison to teach the class on pedophilia. Okay. And, I haven't read that book, but the sound of that, because that's the thing. Nobody's guarding our children's bodies.
Right.
You guard our children's bodies. And then even as as they're teenagers entering into, the world, like, again, stop using certain things as babysitters. You're supposed to be in place with law. And when I say that, I'll say birth control. That's not a babysitter, fam.
No.
Do not put your children on birth control. That's death's
unnecessary. Yeah.
That's not necessary. His law is birth control.
Yeah.
You being there is birth control. You know what I'm saying? You teach his principle is birth control. Ain't no need for abortions. Ain't no need for birth control. Just his law. Guess what? When you teach his law, it's on God. Now you teach his law and your child have a baby. Guess who that's on? God, I turn him every time like where like I know I did what you told me to. That his word is that thing. It's on God. But when you do what you want to do and put your children on birth control and all the tell them just use a condom and all tell them all of that. Guess what? It's on you, baby. You're gonna have to set up. You have canceled the manufacturer's warranty because you did not use his word.
That's right.
You decided to use that as your babysitter. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't use the television as babysitter.
Right.
Don't use the games and stuff as babysitters. Now I will say I have gamers in my home. We are real game. Like we are just technical, like gurus. This ain't just a game.
You just like pushing buttons. You just like
my bad. But this ain't the game. This is our life. You know what I'm saying? But I also utilize the world. I don't know if it's messing up or not. But I utilize the real world as a teacher. I need them to see certain things so I can teach them right. You know what I'm saying? I can't shield them. That ain't all of everything. So that's our job, man. We got a job here to do. Make your priority. Make your family. You know what I'm saying? Priority. Cultivate. Teach, man, protect them, be a bodyguard, not just to your child, to other children. Everybody would think, guard their body, guard their body, because so much that just comes with that understand it takes people a long time to get over just one inappropriate touch. Let alone the full act, let alone I've been molested for years. I was molested like from the time I was 5 to 16. Like, do you understand the psychology of somebody?
Right.
You know, so it's like, man, I'm with you, Doc. We don't need to judge and stuff. You know, we need to be more understanding and have compassion and just kind of look backwards a little bit and say, how did they get here though? How did they get here though? And I know a lot of people like you can control yourself. Let me tell you something. Half of
Mm.
y'all can't control eating over enough cake.
See the whole cake. You see the cake, you're like, oh, this
You got a whole cake that you can't even stop yourself. I need one more bite. So don't say
about
what
to
somebody
tear this
can
cake up.
control. It just you don't understand that.
Mhm.
And if you don't keep your mouth off of it, number one, just pray.
Yeah,
And if you do, help other people understand.
right.
Because until you in that seat, until you like, you will never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the problem, not the symptom. That's rock truth, man. We do
Hmm.
not deal with your symptoms. We don't have
Yep.
no issue for your
Yep.
issue. We
Yep.
deal in rock
That's
truth.
that. That's the way. That's the way of the world. Is treating
Yep.
the symptom. Is
Treat the
treating the
symptom.
symptom.
Everybody gonna deal with your cold.
Right.
I don't have to.
God solves the problems,
Yes, he
but
does.
man wants to treat the symptoms, and
Yes, he does.
it's a
Yes, he does.
sadness. It's
It's a
sadness.
sad. You got to
It
cut that
is.
thing out.
Hmm.
You anything you plant a root in, you have to uproot.
Yeah.
You cannot just trim because all you're doing is
Mm.
plucking, trimming,
Yep.
and
Yep.
hurt, and all it's
Yep.
gonna do is grow back
Yep.
stronger. You
The,
got to
the
dig out them roots.
the Bible makes it clear to prune away,
Yes.
like you to cut it off. It's off. You don't just take the fruit off because the
Yes.
fruit is bad. No, it says
Yes.
to prune away the branch because it's the
Prune
branch
away.
that
Yes.
created the fruit.
Yep.
Ain't that tripped out? Like Christ is not trying to take the fruit out of you. He's trying to take the branches off of you.
Oh man.
So because the tree is fine,
Yes,
but
it is.
but what we grow out, that's
Mhm.
the problem.
Yep.
And then the fruit is these situations that we put our children in.
Yep. Come on,
That's the fruit.
come on, brother.
But if we
Better
go back to the branch, cut the branch off.
cut that out. Cut that thing out for
Ooh,
real. I love Doc Ox. She said too many people getting rich off the symptoms, and I love that.
of
That's why she
course.
got out of the industry she was in. Like she was
Yeah,
super excited about
yeah,
it. Till she saw, oh, so with
yeah,
pharmaceuticals, y'all not trying to
yeah.
solve
No. I'm
that.
not gonna make no money off of no.
Right. And
I,
you gotta understand the mind frame of that. That's somebody with principle. Go ahead.
yeah. No, I was just saying I'm a tire salesman. Why would I want to get rid of nails?
Teach.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Teach.
Get me some more nails.
Matter of
Throw
fact, I may be the one throwing them out there.
You pull up in my parking lot. Good luck.
Right. Oh, you just got that nail.
It's like you need some help with that.
You need some help. Like,
Standing on the porch like you all right over there? You need some help with that? Yeah. I
right.
got tires for sale. Yeah, I bet you do. Oh boy.
I do got tires. Let me see. I got
Yeah.
your size. What we gonna do about that?
Look like I got your size too.
Like somebody advocating for Gary. Like they're not fixing the roads in Gary. People
No.
capitalize off you have your car toe up
Come
off
on.
that pothole.
Come on.
That's why they are fixing the ones on certain streets, and they
Yep.
fix the same ones every time. They
Every
don't fix the
time.
other ones.
Mm-mm. Nah, it's not a benefit. Not a benefit
Not
to fix them.
not Joe Smo's auto next door. It's
Right. So soon as you drive, he looking at that pothole. He like, don't you fix that pothole? Don't you fix that pothole? Don't you
Right.
fix that one? Leave that pothole alone.
Man. So that man, that took us somewhere. We rock single was dope this week as well. Shout out to Ed, shout out to Will, our new additions to the show. Shout out to Lord Kai, man. That show is just starting to for real take off. And before we get out of here, I made mention to Ty and to King Ant that you know when you look at that show, they also help to shape form me as well. You know, the last show with Will and Ty, watched them, they have a tone.
Okay.
They have a environment and a presence that they never spoke about to each other. It just happened. And you go back and watch that show, and all of them are real calm in manner when they speak. They provide each other with the time frame before even rebuttaling, before even
Mhm.
having like I just watched that. And I
Yeah.
also watched how, yeah, Doc, I watched how not only did that they did that for themselves, but they end up doing that for me. Like they end up
Okay.
commenting, and then
Yeah.
I was able to, kind of speak. And it also, with them calming me, it never lowered or devalued my voice. It
Right.
actually amplified it
Right.
and it actually highlighted me as a
Right.
queen. And I
Right.
appreciated that, like for
Yeah.
real, bro. Like I'm like, man, like you guys, when a man sets that tone and that environment about how things need to be for real. And look, I am the captain. I'm the recreator, CEO host,
When
right?
when the
Right?
king walked in and be like, Simba.
Okay, excuse me. This, like,
Simba.
okay, Dad.
Wherever
But
the light touches is my
it's
kingdom.
our kingdom, and I'm like, what's that picture I always throw into the group?
Right.
Yes,
'Cause-
yes.
and that's the responsibility of a king. That's the responsibility of a ruler. That's our responsibility, is to set the tone. We have to set the pace.
Yes.
If we don't set the pace, then it's nothing against women, but
Yep.
women have this tendency to they it's like they going. And I have told my wife over and over again, hey, slow down.
Yeah.
Let's get the pace. Like if the pace has to be rapid, then I'm for it. Let's go. But if no, let's slow down. Let's look at what we got to do. Let's talk about what we got to talk about, and then let's act on it. But just jumping right in, no, that's not gonna work every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does work, but other times it's just like Simba.
Yeah. I agree. I'm just they did that. Y'all go back, watch the last week's show. I'm telling you, like it definitely calmed the queen, because I promise you, like certain topics kind of like rile me up.
Yeah.
And I can lose, thoughts. I can lose things by being like, And so they kind of like brought my lioness down. Calm. And it was just like, no, but at the same time, my voice was never diminished.
Right.
It was not anything. It actually like highlighted, and it came out. And because of them, they made made Doc Ock, look like a queen. Like,
it's what we do.
He said it's what we do.
Just
We'll be done. But yeah, so I'm grateful for that show. Check that out on Wednesdays. And then before we get out of here, I say two things about Rock True Queens.
So y'all have a good night now. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yep, because it ain't nothing to say. I can't say nothing about these queens.
Y'all doing something? Y'all doing something special? I like it.
Special. I like it. Love it. And it really is really helping.
Yeah.
Is really helping. It's healing.
Yeah.
When you come on the Queen show, or you watching this Queen, you don't have no room to hide from yourself. You can't hide from people. You gotta face yourself. Like, yeah.
And the great part about it is that all of the hosts, especially Shannon, they all have something in common, right? And it's not necessarily trauma or anything. It's just the fact that they know what they went through, and they know, and they can see what someone else has gone through too, so they can relate. And I think that's what's the most important part of having any type of interaction with someone. The more you can relate with them, the easier the conversation becomes, right? And because now in y'all reflection, you can see the healing involved. Y'all can heal off of each other, like oh, you went through that too, like dang, I did too, and guess what, this is what I did to get over. And then you find out that other person did the same exact thing, and then you like what? Like really? So that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
It shows you that what you were just talking about. It shows you that kingdom connection. Like, he's saying to you, you belong to him, so he's talking to you. But guess what? The message that he giving you ain't the different message.
Right.
People be talking about some like Jesus telling you something different than what he told me. He told us the same thing that's written. He ain't told you nothing different.
Pretty
special.
He was pretty good about writing it too.
Pretty good about writing it, King.
He put it all in one little convenient book for you.
Hello.
He didn't go tell one person, and then no, he told quite a few people actually.
Quite a few. Same exact thing. He didn't say nothing different. You're not that special, fam. Like, get up your own sense of self-importance. He told you what he told me. And one of the things that's right now that's just prevalent with Rock Truth and Rock Truth Nation, anybody that's a part of us, like we had the Queens meeting on Tuesday, and I'm telling you, shout out to Miss Ev, my Lord. And so the message of resting and being still, like for being still and knowing, like this is the message that he's sending across to all of us. We don't even be in the same rooms. Look at him. We don't be in the same rooms, and then we get together, and it's the he told you that.
Yeah,
and
like
where's that book at again? I'm writing it down. So he said all the same thing to all the same people, all in different locations, all in different time frames. And when we get back together, we're one. I'm done. I don't want to talk. I don't need to talk. I'm saying
I don't know what God y'all serving, but I'm good.
I'm good. I don't know what God you serving. We got a different day message, but no, I'm good on Kingdom.
We good. I got.
I'm cool. Try doing. Yeah. We
good.
We good. Well, y'all, we gonna go ahead and we didn't even get to talk about love. We got 10 minutes. Let's talk about love real quick because it is Valentine's Day. You know,
talk about love.
Yeah, let's. What rocking true love? Well, I'm gonna before you get out of here. What would you define as rocking true love?
True love. Well, so here's the thing. I'm in a space right now. I understand God's love, and I understand all of the biblical terms and whatnot. But the space that I'm in, as far as love, is understanding. Okay, and when I say understanding, like understanding myself, understanding others, and then understanding, my wife, understanding my children, just grasping their points of view. And it can be difficult. But the greatest part I found out is that when you understand God's love and you understand his point of view, it helps you to clear away your point of view and see it the proper way. And so when you lean into his understanding, now you remove your understanding and you start to see his ways. And you start to understand how he can love these people, how he can love this world. Even though they've been upset with you and they done lied on you, they done cheated on you, they done fussed and cussed over you, you can still see because again, leaning into his understanding and leaning away from my own, I can see how and why God did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's where I'm at, right? That's the space I'm in, understanding. Like it. No, don't get it twisted. I'm not all the way there yet. Like I'm not on the other side of, I'm starting to see my understanding like fade away, and I'm starting to see how God sees it, because it's overwhelming to me. I don't know if it's overwhelming. Like I don't get to deal with a whole lot of people, but the people that I deal with, when they start talking, it's like, oh my gosh, like you have nothing. Like their concept of, and these are Christians, and they have zero concept of the kingdom of God. They just the only concept they have is I need to look like a Christian. I need to act like I'm a part of something. I'm a part of the church. I need to act caring. I need to look loving. Like, no.
My membership.
Right. Right. Like you need to be loving. Like you need to be the church. Right. And it's just fascinating to see them operate. But I have to realize I used to operate like that too.
Yep, me too. I sure did.
I mean, I stood in that pulpit. I stood in that choir stand. I stood on that deacon board. I did it too.
I
But
did it too.
now it's our responsibility that God has
Mm-hmm.
taken the blinders off of us and show this dying world the light,
Okay.
and help them to understand that when you start leaning into his understanding, you lean away from yours, and you love him accordingly.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. I love
Yeah.
that. That superficial don't hit like that deep dive at all. Come on.
At all.
No, it
we
don't.
we
It don't exist.
Yeah.
Superficial means that it doesn't exist. It's not
Yep.
real. So you
Yep.
really playing Barney. Like you
Yep.
really your whole life is you playing Barney. You might as well go
Yep.
get me and all
Mm-hmm.
Derek and everybody else. I watched Barney advocately.
Yep.
You might as well go get
Oh,
all of them and watch
big
Mr.
Barney fan.
That's you. That's your whole life because it's
Yeah.
fraud and
Mm-hmm.
it's fake. Like
Yeah.
for real. Hey, Miss Renee, shout
I know,
out.
right?
Boo hoo. I love her. She's so beautiful.
I don't get it
Queen.
twisted. She hooked me to some game. I got some stuff taken care of.
I know that's right. Thank you, Miss Renee. You know we love you. Like you're going to forever be the person that coined rock single. I will ever give you that title, ma'am. That's the reason why we have rock single. She
Oh,
was
is
like,
it?
oh yes,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yes,
Yeah.
Miss Renee. She posted
Okay.
in one of the links when we was talking about it one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
tripped out.
I totally agree though. I totally agree. For me, I guess you could say really the same spacing.
Okay.
I would have to define it almost in the same way, like
Mm-hmm.
understanding why he loves
Mm-hmm.
his. I want to
Mm-hmm.
be clear because
Mm-hmm.
he knows who belongs to him. He know
Mm-hmm.
who belongs. He also knows who don't. You
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Now you don't. This is what he says. You can't tell the wheat from the tares.
No.
I'm the only one that can, and I need them to grow up together.
Yeah.
So he knows,
Yeah.
who, but
Yeah.
you don't. But
Yeah.
his people and understanding where his people are coming from. That's the conversation we didn't have for the most part of this show. Is
Mm-hmm.
that compassion and stuff for people that you don't understand how they got that way. You don't
Right.
understand why they like have compassion and like you said, I see people the way God sees them. The judgment goes out the window, the way that I think. Like, I don't know about nobody else. You be just walking around and like your thought, like you will have a comment and you be like, why you say that? I'm serious. I'm like, am I the only one? Am I
Too many
the only one
times. Yeah.
that would just be walking and then you say like a horrible comment even
Mm-hmm.
about somebody
You're
and
like,
you like, why would you say like why would
mm-hmm.
you like stop?
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Like
Yeah.
so my thoughts are changing because
Yeah.
I'm changing them
Yeah.
and I'm stopping myself when that's
Mm-hmm.
happening. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, no, change. We're
Right.
gonna change the subject. We're gonna change, and I'm apologizing. I'm asking
Mm-hmm.
for forgiveness in my mind. Like I
Mm-hmm.
should have done like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so understanding that everybody, girl, ain't a doc. Everybody not, where you come from, and
Mm-hmm.
remember, you were also there. You
Mm-hmm.
used to be like that too. You
Yep.
used to think like that too. So have a little bit more compassion. I'm not telling you to hold them up.
Right.
And I'm not telling you to be nice because it
Right.
ain't nowhere in the Bible that he told you to be nice about it.
Mm-mm.
Not one thing.
Mm-mm.
The truth.
No.
Some people, they take the truth like you being mean to me. No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
No.
The people being mean to you are yes man. That's your yes man. That's
Right.
he
Right.
no yes man hates you. Okay.
Yeah.
I love you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you. No, sis, come on. So we can go ahead and get something to eat, but you're not gonna walk around with me and you got that
Mm-mm.
book. It's not gonna do nothing.
The whole burger? Dang. All right. Let me get it.
Whatever you want to do, but just get it off the nose. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to make myself good. Shoot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Matt would really just, be the same. It's just understanding God, understanding I know what my purpose is, and I know that
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to model, his design,
Right.
relationship, marriage, friendship, all of the ships. I'm here to model that.
Yeah.
So understand it fully so that when I do have the opportunity at my restart, and that's my
Mm-hmm.
restart at love, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because my love too was tainted from childhood. And so now that I understand it, I know it,
Yeah.
and God is going to give me another opportunity at it, and it's going to be fresh where all of that stuff from before is out the window,
Right.
and I don't even remember it. It's going to be like childbirth. You don't even remember the pain
Yeah.
afterwards, and just going back to love and what his mother was saying before she left this earth, that his purpose is more important than the pain. So you may talk about me, you may laugh at me, you may not understand me, you may, have your jokes and all that stuff, but his purpose is more important than any pain that I feel
Yeah.
from knowing. Because people
Yeah.
think they sick. Yo, like I be trying to tell, like I can walk in the whole room and I know you've been talking about me. You can't even look in the eye.
Right.
You can't. It's
Right.
everything, and then I'm a behavioralist, so I study
Yeah.
behavior, tones, tonalities, language, your
Yeah.
messages, all the stuff you thinking you telling me. I'm not paying attention to none of that. I've
Mm.
always paid attention to what you didn't say.
Yeah.
I've always paid attention to the girl that was laying on. I mean, to the dude that was laying on Paula J. White bed in Friday. Like I'm paying that. I'm not paying attention to the whole thing.
Right. Right.
So you missed it when you try to come left, and I'm just like, can you just come straight? Because I see you and I saw you. So you may do all of those things, but I'm learning to love you genuinely the way God told me to. It don't bother me. It's like, it's like whatever. And I can genuinely say, Grand Rising Queen, Grand Rising, and it don't matter because that's on you, baby. You better get straight.
What's what you singing today?
That's Yellow Beezy. That's my song of accountability.
That was a hard song.
But he said you can snooze if you want to, but that's on you, baby. I ain't taking no reason. You can snooze if you want.
All right.
I got here, baby.
I don't know. I ain't listened to that song in forever.
Baby, that's so me. This my part. He be like, "Then be lying on me." That's so me, baby. Oh,
that's terrible.
That's on you. So if whatever it is, that's gonna be on you. But on me, I've chosen, and I think we were talking with Miss Tashima about really saying I do to God, and I have chosen to say I do, and I am, and so and I'm not afraid. He said, you're doing all of this stuff, but without fear. Like after I got off the thing with Tashima, it was in my room. It's posted the Psalms. Proverbs 31 is on my wall, and it says, she's clothed in strength and dignity. And the person that did the, script for the wall, they highlighted, brought to attention the strength and dignity part.
Right.
God, for the first time, I've been here almost 3 years, and God, for the first time, after talking with Tashima, highlighted my attention to it without fear. Like you doing it, but you scared, and that I don't need you. I need you to do it without fear. Say it. You know it. Say what I would say to this. I got you. I got your back. Don't worry about nobody else being. I got your back, and they ain't gonna touch you. They're not gonna touch you. You say it.
Right.
And so I'm just learning him, and I'm learning his love, and I love. I don't know if I'm breaking up now or not, but I love the opportunity to love another individual into his mission, into love.
Yeah.
So that's my true love this year, and
That's
getting back to origin. Family, his design. He needs more children. His will be done. His kingdom come is through us, through womb man. That's why don't kill your future, and don't have nobody convince you to kill off your future, or rather because he need these people.
Yeah.
The more he has here, the more he can defend. But the less, then that means it's more of them.
Yeah.
So, getting back to origin, not Eden, origin, because y'all can't go back there no more. Adam Eve told that up. Y'all not getting there no more.
Nix that. We gotta wait.
Origin. You can get back to my law. What you ain't gonna do? Y'all messed that up. Nah, I got y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's 6:30. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
get comment last real quick before we go. She says, plus, any so many act through behind the screen and feel like they have the license to say anything they wouldn't dare say to somebody's face. Come on and teach, sis. For real. For real. And I seen a post today. Somebody was like, do not call me and tell me what somebody else said because I'm going to merge calls this year. I know that's right. Merge the calls so you could tell them. Don't tell me.
Right.
Tell them. Stop
Right.
being scared. You know, you so tough.
Yeah.
It's lighter baggage, lighter luggage on this journey called life. And when you put down everyone else's baggage, I know that's right, sis. It is lighter luggage on this journey called life when you put down everyone else's baggage, is
Yeah.
what she said. So sorry,
Yeah.
last comment. People don't like being seen because judgment and criticism usually follows. So they walk around consistently braced for disdain and negative comments. Come on and teach. Got a chip on the shoulder, begging you to knock it off. And it's like, bro, like I just want to love you, man. I don't want all that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right, Will. We are ready to get out of here. Don't forget to tune in to Rock Truth Cafe Live. Yo, Cafe is soon to come. We are in the process of preparing things for that, or should I say, God is in the process of preparing those things.
That's right. He is.
All He did us to ever have was a prepared mind and heart.
Yep.
So I believe that as He's giving us rest and got other folks in ICU and all this other stuff, that is preparation course and it's getting our minds and our hearts, our mind and heart. Do not point to your chest. It is getting our minds and our hearts ready for this task that's at hand. And I'm grateful this time for real, for the opportunity. I'm grateful to understand it now.
Yeah.
Understand it. So shout out to God, my rock love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, got anything else? Where we out?
No. I gotta go pick up the kids.
Okay, go ahead. All right, we love y'all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Rock Truth Nation. Whether you are on our show, ever been on our show, but is now a part of us. Thank you. Shout out to Rock Queens. They are also having a pamper basket that is that they're taking donations for. So if it's anybody out there, whether it's a service or a product you want to donate to our Queen show, please donate that to Rock Truth Radio or reach out to the Star Report, Miss Shannon Star. Yeah. And then what else we got going on? I know Doc Ock got a challenge that's coming up if it hasn't already started. Shout out to the Doc. Like y'all know what's going on health wise. Hey, hit up Doc. She knows it. She knows it, yo. Like that's what I love about her. Like I'm serious. We are all for real professionals,
right?
In our experts in our fields. If Shannon got that going on.
Oh, yarning, just
boom. Rock True Queens Conference. That's coming up May 6th.
Oh.
It's coming up May 6th. Shout out to Miss Ira. Shout out to Miss Christine. Shout out to Doc Ock. We got Shannon. We got Miss Evelyn. We got Miss Carolyn. We got Shannon Starr. We got Michelle and myself.
Oh,
will be on the Rock True Queens.
A little queendom, huh?
Your
a little
crown.
queendom going on here.
Add just your crown. Add just you. Conference. Yeah. This is about to be the dopest thing ever. And then we got like all these fatigue jackets from Miss Ira. Yes, that say unapologetically dope on the back, along with our Rock True Queens logo tees or hoodies. Okay. So that's our time stuff. So that's dope. And I'll post things about that in a second. You can get it. But yeah, I love you guys.
Yeah. Peace.